Hey, it's Liam. It's noontime, Saturday, June 13th. This height is in, and my hair is horrendous. I know. I've been letting it grow out, and it just doesn't do. It's even worse than that. But it's just with my giant forehead and the wind, just trying not to get a sunburn on my scalp. It looks particularly bad on camera. Not right now. Well, yes, right now, but like at work. Well, at work meaning when I'm having a Zoom meeting. Fortunately, I'm only like really small talking head in those meetings. And we're usually looking at slides or other screens and stuff like that during a meeting. It's nice out today. I can feel that. We've had like 7 weeks of 7 weekends of bad weather. So this weekend's supposed to be nice. So the beach is crowded today. I had to park further than usual, but that's fine because it's appropriate for this time of year. And it's appropriate for how late I waited to get out of bed. I should have gotten out of bed earlier if I wanted a better spot. But I mean, the spot's fine for me because it's not like I'm lugging a whole encampment out onto the beach like some families are, dragging their accoutrements of coolers and umbrellas and chairs and kids and grumpy people. There's always a grumpy person in every party. Tide is in, it's going out, so the beach is getting bigger. Right now I'm walking on like the slope that's like this, which isn't fun, but by the time I walk back, it'll be fine. I'm about 1.5 miles away from my truck, so between here and there, 3 miles, obviously. Math majors here. So I do that twice, 6 miles. I know, math major. Boats coming in and out, so it's loud, but that's fine. So for work, I haven't done a work update in a while. So the place where I work acquired a smaller competitor, an upstart kind of business, and for the past 2 months, so I work in corporate. It's been the challenge of trying to stitch these companies together and trying to stitch them together largely in the dark about the details about things. So that was not fun. And then you get some details and you're like, okay, now we can form a plan. And you form a plan, and then some higher up goes, I don't like this one part of the plan, and it derails like the whole plan. It's like, well, we have to do this, but I don't want to do that. And it's like, well, you can't really have it both ways. And they're like, what if we made it just like awful? I'm like, well, yeah, you could make it awful, but then you wouldn't be merging the companies together anymore, would you? And there's so many things to think about between the legal financial entities of the company, legal compliance issues in different states, financial reporting. They used to be their company, and now they're our company. And they used to have shareholders, and now we're the shareholder, essentially. And the differences between that, we have the employees themselves. They're kind of adrift too, like what's going to happen to us. And we're also kind of adrift too, like, are they going to replace us? The new company staff going to replace us. And the truth is, it's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be a little bit of chaos. It's going to be a lot of difficult choices that I can propose. Like, I'm at the level that I can propose directions to go, but the choices aren't mine to make because it's not my money. It's their money to decide, you want to spend all this money and then not actually get the savings out of it that you're planning. Hey, that's your business, It's still going to be my job to keep everything running in the meantime, right? So I feel like I still have a job. The people in the other company, whether they want to stay or not, and face what's coming or what's not coming, they don't know. We don't know. Oops, sorry. They could. There's a lot that's going to happen effective January 1st of next year because that's just a convenient date to do, but it's also a lot to happen all on the same date. So do they want to go through that? Someone might poach one of them away. Like, they may be like, hey, you know what? I'm not getting paid enough for this stuff, and update their resume and find another employer. And then we're kind of stuck trying to run their operation while we're waiting for the merger to finalize. I know I'm talking a lot of business here, but that's basically what my business is like right now. My work is like just trying to deal with and trying to do our jobs, just our normal corporate business administration stuff. Just trying to keep our own company running while we're doing the second job on the side, which isn't really on the side. It's like taking over. Next week, it's all about the merger. So I'll have to have my team do my job as if I was away on vacation. And I told them, like, well, we can meet at like the very end of the day before we sign off, but I'm not going to be available for like, you can't pepper me with questions and all that stuff. So the bridge is going up, which explains, you can see, why they're building the larger bridge for the higher bridge behind it. There's boats that are just too tall going into the harbor. There's one going in right now, and there's another one. I have no idea where the camera's pointing, to be honest. I rarely do. It's so bright out right now. My skin is so pasty white that I can usually tell where I am in the frame, but my eyes are so bad that it's hard to see anything else, to be honest. I can't even like do my hair on camera because I just can't even see it. Like it matters. And for some reason, the boat that was about to go through the bridge stopped. And their motors are freaking out. I don't think they hit the bridge. We would have heard that. They seem to be going through now. Well, they better hurry up because there's a bigger tour boat coming in behind them. I'm looking away from the camera and I'm not paying attention to what it's doing. And now the waves from those boats are splishing and splashing my feet, but I think I'm safe. So that's where work's been, and it's really going to be like that for a while. Next weekend, like you care. Next weekend, I've got a graduation party. My cousin's got 3 kids, so she's always having a graduation party, it seems. And I got a friend coming up from Florida, so a bunch of us are going to get together and hang out on Friday. I'm probably going to go back to the beach on Sunday, Saturday. I don't know. I have a hard time planning 3 days ahead of time because work's been so, let's make a plan. And it's like, the plan doesn't work. Let's redo the plan. And it's like, we're in meetings all day about planning. The cliches are true about corporate. Once upon a time, I was all those people put together and I didn't have to have meetings and communication and misunderstanding. I just wore all those hats essentially. And now I'm in a big company that has specialist managers doing that and middle managers that have to learn things that they don't understand and convey it to other people and misinform people, and then they have to meetings to clarify all that. It's just a hot mess. In the meantime, people are trying to get their jobs done. 2 weeks from now. So next week is the start of the sandcastle competition here at the beach, like a mile up the beach. And then the weekend after, I'm planning to go to planning 2 weeks from now to go to the beach with Mom, bring her up here, give her an outing day, and then we'll go see the sandcastles. And it's usually a short day. I'm not gonna test her endurance levels, And who knows? We'll just play by ear. I think what the weather is like. That's what's going on. I know we talk a lot about vacation home on this channel, but there are no vacation home plans at the moment. I have lost motivation, lost interest, I haven't lost the money, so that's a plus. I didn't spend the money before I actually lost the interest, so I just don't know what to do with it anymore. So I'm waiting for inspiration, motivation. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. This has been Liam from Base David.